We are now officially streaming. So,
Hi everybody.
what's up, all?
I was actually at the bar because I said, you know, Saigan's probably gonna call me in 5 minutes. I might as well get the drink ready. And he called me while I was getting the drink ready.
Beat you to it.
Oh, you're in the alchemy lab. Sweet.
I need it.
Or,
No, I'm not.
Really. Oh, okay, you're just. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
I'm buying a second mithril helm. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah, so I heard it as I was getting the crown out. I go, oh shit, Skype's calling. So I run back in, click on the chat connect, and it was the video chat. It said, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, hi, yeah, ugly ass me. Give me a sec. We got Sadian. Hi, Sadie.
Wait, I'm confused.
So, he's waiting on ads, so he can't see us right now.
There we
What are
go.
you confused about?
The information on the mithril helm was wrong.
Ah.
Oh, it's a great helm that I got, not a mithril helm. Okay.
Well, by the way, Sai, I will be missing the stream tomorrow.
Aw, that sucks, Sadie. I'm sorry.
Ashes is here too. With Ashes and Sadie here, I can start a story. Yay! First off, the most pressing story. Pisses me off, the boot that I bought years ago is no longer in print, if you call it that.
Did you say boot or book?
Boot.
Boot.
You mentioned boots in your, like one of your videos recently, and I'm thinking, I got a good pair of boots too, but first off, I'll link, this is a used pair. It doesn't do it justice because it's used, so they don't look perfect, but that's the boot that I own, and when it was new, it looked great.
Alright,
I can't find
I am
that
curious.
I can't find that model anymore. I can find a new model, which will be the second link I'm going to show. It's similar, but it's not the same, and I want my original.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, someone's offering a used
Like,
set.
Is it particularly Stacey Adams that you want, or?
SAO. That boot quality, I have a pair in my closet. I'm looking at them right now. The used copy is what I have, and they haven't died on me, and I've owned them for over 10 years.
See, if I ever like buy myself a nice pair of boots that like
And they were nice when I bought them.
that I plan to keep forever, man, I would totally spring for a nice pair of Red Wings.
Oh well, those SAOs when they were new were $80. Okay, so they weren't cheap.
Red Wings generally run you between like $200 and $300 because they fit you in the store. They make these boots too. Is this the first King Slime we've had this stream?
He has a chance of dropping a Mega Slime. Yeah, a Mega Slime drop. Yeah, the SAO boot though is a good quality boot. I mean, seriously, it hasn't fallen apart on me. It hasn't even frayed. The laces have, but you can get replaced laces. That's not a problem. But the laces on my boot are round laces. They're not flat. So that's actually hard to find round laces.
Oh my God, Scotty! Did you just make that joke? Scotty just made that joke.
What are you talking about? I'm just talking about boots.
Thanks for the link. It lets us know what this story is all about.
He's Canadian. He's Canadian. They can't say the word about. They have no idea how to say it. And heal yourself. You're gonna croak.
I'm aware of how to play.
Here's a story I want to share.
Usually,
now that we have Ashes and Scotty.
Another story.
The boot story was just the most recent thing on my mind. I'm mad because my version is no longer in print.
Have you?
Or whatever you want to call it.
But I'm gonna steal it away from you.
Fine. What?
Have you been watching the videos for Dragon Quest Heroes? Like, do you care about Dragon Quest Heroes at all?
I do, but I don't. Does that make sense? I mean, I do.
You care that we're getting it, but you don't care because you don't have a PS4 and can't play it?
Yes, that's exactly right.
I
I'm not going to get hyped over
understand.
something I physically can't play.
That's
but I
fair.
am happy that the U.S. is getting it. But I can't go apeshit over it. But I will go apeshit for you when you start playing it.
Dude, I have, I also took Wednesday off, so just prepare for so much Dragon Quest Heroes being streamed.
He'll stream it for 12 hours and then dice it to us every month in 1 hour chunks on YouTube, so we have a year's worth of this coming up.
I'm for the first week or so, like I'm just going to be posting it constantly on YouTube until everybody hates it, and then I'll, dial it back to like 3 times a week.
So here's my story past the boots. My mother doesn't know how to not work hard, and it bugs me because
he knows Medial.
Well, I mean, I'll share it because you're just doing some basic grinding right now in this new area.
Well, I'm just trying to get to the freaking cave right now, but this king slime.
Oh, yeah, actually, they're not pushovers, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now.
Yeah, so be careful. Anyway, so she'll see, she has a woman in our barn. The woman's renting six stalls.
Mm-hmm.
That's half the barn capacity. She's renting. We said, why don't you just lease the stupid thing? But she doesn't actually have the equipment to lease, because if she leases the barn, she would have to be responsible for the maintenance of certain things, and she doesn't have a tractor and a spreader and things like that.
Right, when a tractor is pretty much required for most maintenances.
Right, so she can't lease, so she's just renting half the barn. But she basically is acting like a leaser. I mean, she orders all her own food, she cleans her own stalls, all that good stuff. Feeds, basically sets up the grain, all that good stuff. But when we're down there, we say, if we're down here and you're not, we'll dump the grain that you set up. She sets up the buckets in advance for each feeding. And we say, well, if we're down here and we're done and you're not here, we'll dump the grain for you. So the horses will have something to eat till you get here. Then she can feed them the hay. So that's fine. My method of thinking is, I know she's going to come down here at about 7 o'clock at night, right? That's because she can't fail. She has to take care of these animals. So she's going to be here about 7.
Mm-hmm.
I start my work at 4, and I get down to that barn about 4:30, 4:40. That's when I start. My method is, now, I'll pick up the crap that she's shoveled from the afternoon cleaning. She'll clean them and put it in buckets. And since she doesn't have a spreader, we have the spreader. So I drive the spreader hopper to the buckets and put her buckets in the hopper and then go spread in the field. Okay, I do that for her. So we do that as a courtesy because she doesn't have the tools and she's not leasing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make a round and get all of the crap out of the buckets. And then I'll spread. Maybe 2 trips, maybe 3, maybe 1, depends. After I'm done, I'll take care of my horses. The 4 that we have, take care of their grain, their hay, their water. If they need to be led anywhere, lead them. Then they're done.
Yeah.
And then, when I'm done with mine, I'm ready to go, that's when I take her grain buckets and fill her horses' grain so they have something to eat. But sometimes, she'll get down here before I'm done, and then she'll take her grain and do it, because I'm still down here. That's fine. We said we'll do it if you're not down yet, but sometimes she gets here in advance.
Okay.
My mom, here's the hook of the story. My mom, though, when she gets down there, she believes in feeding the grain first. She believes in doing the stuff for the horses that I would save till the end, and in so doing that, she's doing the work of the lady, Lindsay. She's doing Lindsay's work when she doesn't actually have to. Okay. And I try to tell her, Mom, you know you can wait till the end, and if Lindsay's not down, then we can do this for her. But if she is down, you know, we can wait. She doesn't get that. She wants to do the grain right away. She wants to do the other tasks that we would do, like the water. Make sure the horses have water in their buckets. That's important too. But we do that at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But she would do the grain and water first. And again, that's more work because it means that she has to do Stacy's horses along with ours first. And then she would do the crab and that stuff. And I'm thinking, no, take care. That's not the order of things to do the least amount of work. You don't get this. And she just doesn't get it. And I'm just trying to convince her there are easier ways to work. You know, you work smarter sometimes. I mean, again, when we're done, if Stacy's not down, if Lindsay's not down, yeah, do it.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Your mom, it sounds to me like she just likes to work.
Well, kind of.
Because some people just like to work. I don't get it.
So you
well, I do get it. Yeah, because, well, with chores, then I would definitely go with your method. When I'm, at work, at my day job, then I definitely try and go with the work smarter, not harder method. However, like with my channel, there's a lot of things that I do ass backwards.
Oh, okay.
Because, I enjoy doing this, and I can work on my channel all day and be pretty happy with it.
Well,
Fusion.
When you're doing what you love as work, usually you come to hate it, but if it's like in your situation, you'll still like it. Like, I'll do video editing because it's not my full-time job.
I think what a lot of it is whether or not you have somebody telling you to do it at the same time. Because, you know, I worked at... Shit. I've worked game stores before, and I really...
I know.
There were days when, you know, I'd work at Game
no.
Crazy and I'd come home. This was terrible. Aruba just got horribly, horribly rocked there. There were days that I would just come home from my job at a game store and not want to have anything to do with video games. But I went back to loving them when I started managing my own store. Once I was managing my own store, it wasn't exhausting to run the store anymore. It was only exhausting to run a store when I had somebody else constantly looking over my shoulder telling me how to do it.
When you had someone riding your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't work well that way. It drives me crazy to have somebody looking over my shoulder. My boss, like, he noticed it. He's like, you are great if I'm not around, but as soon as I look over your shoulder, you just become terrible.
Works well independently. You get that all the time, I bet. I mean,
I work well without leadership. Like, I can work well in a team of equals, but as soon as a leader is trying to tell me how to do my job, like, I can do it. I'm not going to fight him with it. I don't just immediately become a dick because somebody's telling me how to do my job. They're just not going to get the same quality that they could be getting if they just left me to it. Mm-hmm. What's up, Mary?
Yeah, I've been watching chat, too.
Something. Ka.
My stories today weren't bad. My stories weren't bad today.
Your stories weren't bad. They just had no bearing on... Let's talk about Dragon Quest Heroes.
Well, I can't because I don't know much about it.
But I sent you the video of Elena's voice actress. Was that perfect?
I don't know about perfect, but I think it's decent, and decent is a really good compliment from me. If you lived with me, you would know that if I say something is decent, that's a pretty good compliment.
You're just one of them critical types.
Yeah, I can't laud anything, because you have to reserve judgment. It could be something that you don't see yet that could just kill it. So it's not like, oh, remember that shit 2 months ago when you were just, like, sucking its dick and now it sucks, and you'd be like, yeah, shut up. You know, so I'm always the kind of person like, no, I just said it was decent. You know, Saigan's party. Ooh, new stuff. Those herbs are, either you grind them here, or you wait till you get your town built up and you can buy them at the item store there. There's a couple of things are useful for in the game, but you can live without, because I did.
Alright, we solved the puzzle over on the western side before. Let's go down these stairs right here. Because we haven't been down any other staircases, I don't think.
So, Dragon Quest related,
God, these stupid Kiss of Deaths.
Yeah. I couldn't think of another moment in Dragon Quest that I could do a quick Dragon Quest break episode. I was racking my brain on what would be a good snippet between 4 and 8 minutes that some people might not know is a cool nugget of knowledge or is a how-to.
What about highlights of some of the monsters that are recruitable in 5?
You do that.
Because you know 5 really well. Like, you know 4 and 5 extremely well.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I could do a montage of that and give you odds and things. But I don't know if that'd be interesting, but I could do it. That's a good idea to promote some diversity on my channel.
What's up, Spike Monkey?
Yeah, I could probably do that. I could also mention some of my favorites.
What is this shit?
A lot of people like overlook certain monsters that I think are fantastic. Like,
I feel that was a mistake.
No, you have to.
Nope,
do it.
It wasn't. Okay.
Oh, you're fine. It makes you think it's more complicated than it is.
Yeah, and that's really what I was looking at it as. I'm like, this is gonna be terrible.
There's a button up there. You might want to just walk on.
Doesn't the button reset the blocks?
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
I haven't done anything yet, so.
So, I am cool with new Dragon Quest stuff, and I'm cool with doing some old stuff that I'm gonna actually change the playlist from Dragon Quest Break to a gaming break because I want to do an Earthbound quickie too this weekend, and that's Jeff's T-Rex Bat Challenge, and I can do that. That won't take too long.
Oh my gosh, Lady Aura, yes, me too. I've been watching Dragon Quest Heroes videos all day.
He's been creaming.
All day.
He needs to change his underwear.
Shh, you said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh god damn it! I tried. It's the crown.
You didn't try very hard.
God damn it. I think I tried for... So, yeah, I think I... Oh, I tried for 18 minutes, okay? I was looking at the time of the call. Comes out on Thursday. About that, you know, next week, maybe.
Tuesday is the official release day for Heroes in the U.S.
They have to wait till...
it's like Thursday or Friday for Europe.
Hey, 2-2-2-2. I really wish they had actually done it on Columbus Day, because a day off for a lot of people would be a great day. It's a day off for students, but it's not a day off for teachers. I gotta be there.
Actually, my son still has school on Columbus Day.
Oh, the high schools are off, and... I guess it depends. I mean, but yeah, it depends on district, obviously. I made a weed joke this week in class, which is kind of risque as an educator, but it was quick and it passed quickly.
Nobody laughed. You got a couple of...
No, they laughed, actually. Matter of fact, it stirred the class up for 4 minutes. We're talking about migration, and the leftmost province of Canada is called what's it called? The west coast of Canada, the province there. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Canadian provinces. I have to look this shit up. It's not Alberta. It's not Monetio. It's certainly not Quebec. It's God damn it! This is part of the story, so I have to. Oh, BC. Obviously, BC. I said, you know, if you live in Quebec and you want to move to BC because weed's legal there, you go. You know, that would be inter-regional migration. And for 3 seconds, I counted, the class was dead quiet. And then they just, like, got stirred up. That joke had to sink in for a minute, and then they were just, oh, he's making a weed joke. And I said, what? It's the same in this country with Colorado. It's not even taboo anymore, this subject. So... I had to sell the class.
Yeah, here the joke is just, hey, Denver is really the mile-high city.
Basically, yeah. And since it's legal now, it's becoming less and less taboo as the joke goes. So.
Oh, okay. I see what I need to do. This one's easy.
Yeah, don't lock yourself in.
No, this one's easy.
Careful. No, okay.
What are you doing? Calm down.
Oh, here we go. I think you might have to go out and in or whatever.
No, why would I need to go out and in?
Actually, it's easier than you think it is. Just push the right one right there.
What do you mean it's easier than I think it is? It's exactly as easy as I thought it was.
Oh, we
You have... I told you I was good at these block pushing puzzles, and you didn't believe me. I played the crap out of Box World on my TI-85 calculator.
Speaking of Box World, that's interesting. I actually forgot about that game, but yes, we all had it. I remember.
I didn't forget about you, Princess Shadow Girl.
Oh, Princess
Welcome
Shadow
back
Girl.
to the stream. I know Zen didn't forget about you.
Are you gonna do the posh posh?
She's one of the ones who tolerates you.
I know. Which is amazing.
That's how I remember her. All right, she's the one who actually likes Zen.
Yeah, for some reason. Because I don't question it. A girl likes me. Holy shit. Unreal Tournament all over again. After you get a combo of 9.
Yeah, Box World is like way old school. It's nothing but box pushing puzzles. Just get the box onto the button. That's all it is. So as a result,
without all the fluff.
As a result, I tend to breeze through this kind of puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got all the goodies. Now it's time for you to continue on. and hallucin. Hi, Princess Shadow Girl.